So far, we've looked at the first two foundations of mindful communication, how to lead with presence and how to come from curiosity and care. I want to talk in the time we have left about the third one, training our attention. This is about focusing on what matters, not losing sight of the purpose of our conversation, not getting caught up in the details or our emotions and losing sight of our values, our objective, the relationship. How do we focus on what's most important? And particularly, we've looked at listening. How do we say what we mean? How do we actually speak our truth in a way that creates the conditions for understanding, deeper relationships, more collaboration? So focusing on what matters is a very rich training. There's like 5 chapters in my book about it, but I want to share with you one of the core trainings here, one of the core things we look at, which is this principle that comes from humanistic psychology, that human beings are motivated to act in order to meet our needs. And so this pyramid here is from Abraham Maslow. It's called the hierarchy of needs, which is one model that suggests that we have basic needs, physiological needs, need for safety, and as those are met, we're able to give our attention to other needs like relational needs or spiritual needs. So what do we mean by need? We don't mean the kind of cultural associations we have with that word, like being demanding or needy or selfish. What we mean are these root universal human longings, that these are things that motivate us, that inspire us to act. And we make a distinction between needs and strategies, and I'll say more about that, but a strategy is the actual behavior or action we take, whereas the need is what's underneath it. And we can use this principle to see and understand all behavior, all of life, through the lens of longing. People are trying to meet their needs. So in Buddhism, the way they put it is all beings want to be happy. Humanistic psychology says everything we do to meet a need. This is the doorway to compassion. When we can understand someone's words, actions, behavior from this perspective, we recognize I can disagree with what they're doing. I can disagree with their views, their opinions, their actions, what they're saying, but I can still connect with their underlying humanity, what it is they're longing for in their heart.